What is the Student Struggles podcast, if you've been asking? Well, this podcast hopes to use my experience. I'm your host, Jared Thompson. I'm a university graduate, and the experience of any guest on, hopefully to have conversations that will benefit younger versions of ourselves. And hopefully by accident, some persons who are along their academic journey currently can benefit, and no doubt also parents and teachers can find useful information with the insights that we discuss. So if you really want to follow this content and feel this is something for you, you can subscribe to WebLearn on YouTube. That is our sponsor, WebLearn YouTube. If you're thinking of following us on any of the other platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Google Podcasts, you can search for Student Struggles. What we want to do now is get you into a short 10-minute clip that is a preview to our first episode with yours truly, Jared Thompson, and my message to a younger version of myself. So, what advice would I have for my younger self? Me being like 14, 15, 16, 17-ish. Now that I'm 22, looking back, like what perspective do I have having traveled the path that I have? So hopefully trying to disseminate some sort of information from a place of experience to my younger self. And if anybody else is able to benefit, so be it. But just looking at this is like a video message to myself, so my younger self. So there's gonna be a lot of brutal honesty. Just want to be able to give a real, inspiring, but yeah, encouraging message. As I said, again, looking back, I really want to be honest. I mean, it covers some kind of deep things, but we see how it goes, and yeah. So if you, Jared, if you're listening, you sound between 15 and 18 or so. You don't want to start on a positive note. You do have some good things going for you. I think you're a genuinely kind person, probably to a fault where you unnecessarily put others before yourself. But you're gonna find a way to tread the line eventually. But I think you have genuine intentions of trying to meet people, but you may be leaning on the fact that you're more of a people pleaser than anything else. And as I said before, you might gotta work on that. Also, you take genuine interest in other people to the point where like you're having a conversation with somebody and you're gonna, if they tell you that they like something, you're gonna try to like go your way to do it for them. Like somebody might mention coffee and you might like, okay, I can try to get the coffee when they can, or they like doing this particular activity, or they like this particular band, so you're gonna like watch, you're gonna listen to the band so you can have conversations with those people. Like, that's to the extent that you care about people, and that's good. And treasure that, right? And people going, unfortunately take advantage of you and your kindness, but don't let it deter you. You feel like you have genuine good intentions in what you do. And speaking from the position I am, it's not always gonna go well for you. You're gonna get burned. They got some heartbreak too. But you can eventually find people that value that and never lose it because it's precious and it's a part of what makes you you, and what makes you so unique and so special. That I mean, he's a little softy at heart, man. He's a little teddy bear, so just embrace it. You know what I mean? Gangster life for everybody. So yeah, I think you kinda, and this is low key, you ain't like as good as I am now, bro. But like back then, you kind of funny, like you a little funny. Like you might crack a joke and then like somebody might get a little smirk or a little cackle, and like every 20 jokes, you might actually get somebody in dying laughter. But yeah, but you can get better though. So like, you know what I mean? Ease off your sarcasm though. Sarcasm don't work for you, bro. Sarcasm really don't work for you. But definitely you that interest in others and trying to make people laugh. I think you find a lot of happiness in that. You're a giving person. So to this point, like making people laugh probably like makes your day, and it still does for me personally. And I want you to keep doing that, no matter what, because it's a beautiful thing, as I told you before. Even though you know you kind of you kind of ease back a little bit with who and when and where. Final thing that I think you really do have going for you, you have a good work ethic. Um, with things that you actually want to be good at, like or for example, like take for sports and like running a track. Like you suck at running, you're a sucky athlete altogether at this point in time, but you still like go and try and put the effort, and even if it's just you gain 1 point for you host or just like participation, like you know you do that well. You're not the smartest person in your class. Some persons think you're smart. It's just that you work smart and work hard at the same time, so like you see the results. But I think from a young age you knew, and it's good that you knew that you're not like athletically talented to where you're gonna like go to the NBA or be a professional athlete and make money that way, or that's gonna give you access to higher education that you can't get here, or you're not gonna have some long lost relative like give you their life savings or anything like that. You kind of knew from a young age that education and continuing to improve on your skills and your habits and the knowledge that you have is how you're gonna provide for yourself and hopefully sometime become financially independent. So yeah, work ethic is good, definitely, and keep at it, and you can refine that over the years. But I really want to tell you to keep at it, and it may be underestimated by others, but over the long haul, it's gonna pay you back like immensely. You don't even know how good yet. So we start on a good note. So trying to get to some of the not so good stuff. I kind of touched on it earlier. Right now, you too heavily rely on other person's perception, view of you, and you kind of have person's approval. So if you looking for person's approval, so if you want to do like a new venture, and you know this, you're telling you know this, and you're aware of this yourself, you got say 10 friends, and if 9 friends say it's cool, and then 1 friend says not, like cha. But even if it's the other way, like if majority of friends say like nah, it sounds too cool, but you ain't gonna do it because you want the approval of the group. So you put on this mask and this facade, and you try to fit in, and you kind of like. Oh, if you have no doubt enjoyed that nice teaser clip, I want you to subscribe wherever you're listening, just to follow, because we have so much in store to benefit you in with regards to future podcasts and future etc. So we're really working hard to try to do something that benefits others, and by talking about discussions that we have to benefit younger versions of ourselves, I hope you've been able to benefit. So again, subscribe, follow, share with anybody who you think can benefit, and we can see you next time.